Hello everyone, welcome you all on my YouTube channel. If you are first time on this channel, this is Ratan Singh Tanwar, practicing chartered accountant, certified information system auditor. Please make sure to subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you are notified even when I upload a new video. Today we will discuss about cyber attack of DISA 3.0. What do you mean by cyber attack? Cyber attack is an offensive manner that target your information system or your network or maybe your computers. And the attacker attempt to access your data, function or area of your system without your authorization. Let's discuss types of cyber attack. First, denial of service. Denial of service is an attempt to make a service or network unavailable to its intended user. This is legitimate user not able to get on network and even network can crash. So here the attacker is try to make a machine or network unavailable to their legitimate user. Preventive controls. Preventive control is using web application firewall software to prevent email spoofing. Email spoofing is type of attack where attacker send a message through email with a forged email address and trick the user into believing the email is sent from someone to whom you know, and you will respond that mail and your ID and password will be hacked by the attacker. Configuring a reverse proxy may detect email spoofing in most. Logic bomb. Logic bomb is a legitimate program to which a malicious code has been added and will blow up on occurrence of that logical event, such as particular times or seeing on a particular memory level of your system is known as a logical bomb. Preventive controls. Use of anti-malware and use application from trusted source. Data diddlings. Data diddling is changing data before or during the entry into computer systems. It's known as data diddlings. For example, using the source document from which you are entering the data in computer system may be forced, or even exchanging the valid or and maybe exchanging a valid disk with modified replacement. Preventive controls. Encryption or some type of integrity checks such as checksum or message digest can be used as a preventive control. Blue checking. Blue checking is a technique of the attack in which attackers send unsolicited message over Bluetooth to a Bluetooth enabled device such as mobile phone or maybe laptop or computer, sending vCard which typically contain a message in name to another Bluetooth enabled devices. Preventive controls. Turning off your Bluetooth or selecting hidden mode or ignoring the message are the preventive controls for blue checking attack. Next, cyber stacking. Cyber stacking is a method where someone stack or harass an individual or group or maybe an organization over internet to false accusation, defamation or slander and libel is known as cyber stacking. Preventive controls, maintaining cyber hygiene and avoid disclosing sensitive information over network like social media. Piggybacking. Piggybacking is an unauthorized access to information by using a terminal which has been logged on by an authorized user and left unattended. An attacker will get access after the system is left unattended. Backdoor. Backdoor is a malicious program that listens your command on transport control protocol and UDP and attempt to get an unauthorized access to system or network based on security weak points like default login ID password of computer applications and attacker is known. Preventive controls for backdoor use of licensed software, patch update, and disabling default user debugging function and using anti-malware are the preventive controls of buffer flow. Buffer flow where attacker send data to buffer memory more than the space available for buffer. And what happen? It's overrun buffer's boundary and override the adjacent memory location. What is the preventive control for this? Developing security measure in the code and runtime protection features of most of the operating system. Cyber terrorism. Cyber terrorism is use of internet to conduct some violent activities. That in result, use of internet to conduct some violent activities in result in threaten, loss of life, significant bodily harm in order to achieve some political or ideological gain through threat or intimidation. It's known as a cyber terrorism. Preventive controls. Passive defense for this attack is essentially target hardening. Trojan horse. Trojan horse is a type of malware that's hidden itself with an attachment or email or a free to download softwares. Then transfer into your systems. Once you have downloaded the Trojan horse, the malicious code will execute the task of attacker for which it has been designed and gain backdoor access to your corporate system. And what it will do, Trojan horse will spying all of your online activities or stealing sensitive data as per attacker's directions. No replicating program that file appearing to be benign actually has a hidden malicious purpose. Trojan horse preventive control of Trojan horse. Sound policies processor should be in place. Use of anti-malware should be installed. Injection flaw is vulnerability in application which allow an attacker to relay a malicious code through application to system. When untrusted data is sent to interpreter as a part of command or query, the attacker hostile data can trick the interpreter into executing unintended command or access to data without proper authorizations. Because this will trick the system that data is coming from authorized persons or authorized system, and it will either don't do authorization. Preventive controls, input validation, security audit, and vulnerability threat and risk assessment. Cyber warfare. Cyber warfare is a use of technology to attack a nation, causing comparable harm to actual warfare. Preventive controls, limiting employee access to classified information and installing software updates may help to prevent this attack. Virus. Virus is a self-replicating by inserting copy of itself on host program or data files. Viruses are generally triggered based on user interactions, such as opening a infected file or run a program which is infected. Preventive controls, anti-malware is preventive control. Worms. Worms is also self-replicating, but it's self-contained program and usually execute without user intervention. So for worms, it's self-replicating and self-contained, but not require user intervention. Still sensitive information and insert the backdoor. Worms can steal your sensitive information and also can insert a backdoor, so it can be used for the further attack. Preventive controls, anti-malware software. Web defacement. Web defacement is a type of attack where attacker will insert some visual appearance on your web applications or may leave some message on your application which is not. Preventive controls, security audit and vulnerability, threat and risk and assessment is control for web defacement. Salami technique. So this is a series of minor attacks. Those together result in larger attack. For example, stealing of money from large number of transactions in small amount, like rounding of data is comes under Salami technique. Computers are ideally suited for automating this type of attack. Preventive controls, having proper segregation of duties